So this is race 1 of the Caterham Cup. First contact is Derris at 30 seconds.
There's supposed to be an apex over on the right at some point there, isn't there?
Yeah.
Right. Can I have a look at that again? From that view.
What view?
The view you were just in. I just
Yeah.
wanted to... Right, so... I mean, this guy on the outside has to turn in.
Yeah.
I mean, he can't just stop or disappear.
Can we look at Mr. Gilligan's steering wheel? See how much he actually has to turn to start turning.
You know, he's not like yanked it into the apex, has he?
No, I mean, did Darius try and turn properly for there?
No. I mean, there it looks to me like Derris has hit him. I mean, he's
definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, he's come from a mile back by the looks of it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a long way back.
Yeah, I mean, he's not anywhere near close to being.
No.
Right, so he starts braking there. Clearly not alongside.
No. And he's just you can't do that.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not, as I say, Mr. Gilligan hasn't like swung in trying to hit the apex because there's someone there later, but it's like Derris just hasn't turned early enough to try and get an apex. Look, I mean, he'd locked up, so he couldn't turn in the end.
Yeah,
but he was never going to make it.
No, there's a penalty.
Yeah, 100% penalty.
The problem is this is becoming a very, very common theme.
Yeah.
And it's getting on my tits, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. Well, perhaps penalty and a strike against, repetitive bad behaviour.
Yeah, absolutely.
Something like that.
It's the opening lap, so it's 14 points.
Yeah.
You just got to be aware of everyone. You can't just throw it up the inside at any given moment and expect everyone to jump out your way.
That was a little bit like watching a teenager jump into Forza.
Yeah.
And just throw it in without any regard for the other cars. It's not on.
No. Right, so next one is Exhauster at 1 minute 8. It's 18.
Yep. That's a track cut to get a position.
Yeah. I mean, look the knock-on effect because it's on Dan.
Oh, this is when I remember this. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think he took the position as well. I'm sure he did.
Yeah, I mean, you'd gone wide for whatever reason, whether it's that you saw someone like here, you think that you're giving room to inside, so you deliberately go wide.
Yeah, I was keeping an eye on the car on the outside as well.
Yeah, which is fair enough.
Yeah.
But then...
So this is where he starts braking, so clearly not alongside in any way, shape or form before getting to the braking zone. I mean, it's not a first gear corner or anything, but it is still a second gear corner, this one, isn't it? So
yeah.
And he's just yanked it in, gone over the grass to do it, hit and hit again. Right, so he's gained advantage
He's gained 2 positions from it.
Yeah, gained 2 positions, not giving it back, and caused further contact beyond.
Yeah.
So,
with me being involved in that, I'll let you pick what to do with that.
Because, I mean, if you look at Paul Wallace, Paul does run deep, then, which is irrelevant to the fact that he's off the track, and then gets hit because of the actions. And
damages his car probably.
And this is an overtake off the track. Which, first of all, is illegal. Illegal move.
I mean, that's various shades of wrong again, isn't it?
Yeah. That's 14 points. It's first lap.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the first lap?
Oh, sorry, second lap, I think.
It's the second lap, isn't it?
Yeah, just the start of the second.
But he's gained and not given it back as well, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's got to be something for that. I mean, not only has he caused an accident, but he's done it. He's overtaken 2 people off track.
Yeah.
And not given positions back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me just bring up the rules and the regs. So be classed as a dive bomb as well then.
Yeah, because he has come from nowhere, gone off track, hit the bloke when he comes back on track, who's then gone out and hit Paul.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So it's 7 points for avoidable contact and 5 points for the dive bomb. Right, Mr. Moffat's next.
Oh dear.
Oh no, so this is just the contact on
the
Paul.
aftermath.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So obviously a penalty for Dan.
Yeah. Hanging.
We need to go back just a little bit because there was another incident at the same time. So 1 minute 18, we've got Duke Leather. So this incident also has a report in for it,
right?
Saying that he didn't hold his brakes.
Right.
Let's have a look.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
He's holding his brakes though.
Yeah,
he is
I mean, he got tagged and what have you, and they do unflash. Unflash? What the hell is that grammatically?
Something new. You've coined a new phrase.
Perhaps I have. Yeah, I mean,
braked way too late.
He braked way too late and caused the accident.
They're braking now.
That's a given.
They're braking now. He's
and
braking
he brakes there. He's broke 30 metres later. Or yards, whichever it is. But he gets tagged there, which turns him back round into everyone.
Could we have a look at his from the back here, just to see what he's doing with his brakes here? Because he does ping the red car, doesn't he? But is he holding his brakes when that happens?
He's holding his brakes
here. Wrong. They go off there.
Yeah, the car comes around and pings his back.
Oh, I see.
But he lets them briefly there and there.
But he is on them.
He's on them.
Yeah.
I mean, he's caused a hell of a commotion.
Yeah.
Several collisions.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't actually say that he didn't hold his brakes.
No,
he got
as far as we
and
can
spun
see,
back in.
I think the incident itself is a penalty.
Yes.
But probably not for holding the brake, because he did get on his brake.
Yeah,
he probably thought he was fine until he got the back end clipped. So
I mean, you can only penalise for the incident. You can't penalise for
the outcome.
The outcome.
Yeah.
And even if you were looking to, you've got to take it into account that he did get tagged, all right, by someone he's already hit, but it then turned him into traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just avoidable contact, isn't it, for the initial crash?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, all it was a really poorly picked up braking point.
Yeah.
That's what caused it all.
Yeah.
And then we've got...
It was a busy corner, that one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then he goes into the back of... to the side of...
Did he connect? What did the connection do?
That yanked and he jumped with no one around him. It's like he had a connection issue there. Look, watch. There.
Yeah.
It was like a complete, like he yanked his steering, but... Can we go really slowly forward and see what... He's gone there. Did he yank his steering, or was it a connection thing? See, look, he's taking off.
Perhaps he got a wiggle on.
Yeah, he didn't know which way to go to avoid it, so he couldn't have avoided that, really.
Yeah, I mean, it was a bit... Someone's coming back. Yeah, I mean, you can't prosecute him for that.
No, it's unfortunate.
In the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Liam's one is the one we looked at anyway. So that's an NFA. And then we have a report in from Exhaust on Liam at 5 minutes 33. So the report is that it's a blue flag and he was defending the racing line.
Oh, I was behind this. I saw it happen. Yeah, I remember this now.
Let's just rewind this. This is happens up just up here. So that's Liam in front of him.
Yeah. Yeah, Liam was trying to stay. Was he trying to? Oh. Yeah. I mean, he was too impatient and went into the back of Liam by getting on the power early by the look of it.
So Liam's following racing line.
Yeah.
So if Liam stays there out there, it's fine.
Yeah.
But he comes back to the right.
He comes back.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. And he's got nowhere to go. Unfortunately, I think that's on Liam.
Yeah.
Because had he stayed out there, as you say, because it looked like if I was doing that, I'd go, what the hell? Because it looks like you're letting me go on the racing line because you're out there and then suddenly you appear. Yeah. So, but I get what Liam was probably trying to do. He was going to get round there and stay on the right to let him go on the racing line. But there was too much of a gap, which caused the confusion. So,
I'm kind of leaning a bit towards a racing incident.
Yeah,
because he could have lifted.
Wondering.
Yeah, he could have lifted when Liam came across and just given it a moment So, I mean, I think it was kind of a miscommunication between the two of some sort.
Yeah.
I see what Liam's done wrong there.
Yes.
But he was also he was going to try and squeeze down a tiny gap. I mean,
but unfortunately, again, you know, he was in second, and I know sort of to a point, position doesn't matter.
Liam's also not held his brakes either. Look.
This is another one. Do
you think that would have avoided the second contact?
Yes,
if he was on?
We can't guarantee that he would have done, but you can't prove that he can't prove that
that's the thing.
You can't prove that he wouldn't have done. Is the problem.
Holding your brakes
is holding your brakes is the rule.
At this point, he should be on the brakes.
He's tried to save it there. Here, he's got to be on the brakes here.
Yeah.
At no point did he go on the brakes.
No.
Literally at no point.
No.
I mean, Mr. Exhauster has to be slightly more patient. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
But to be honest, he's going for a gap.
Yeah.
That was there.
Because the gap's there now.
And under blue flags and all of the rest of it, you expect that person to stay there.
Yeah.
I mean,
like
Liam should have stayed out left.
Yeah. You
can't argue that.
With the not holding brakes.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
You know. So I'm gonna stick with I'm really sorry, Liam, but I'm gonna say that's sort of you on the theory of that.
Yeah,
because I'd have done exactly the same to him. I'd have probably let off a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I would have done. I don't know
that he didn't do that because you can't see the trace.
No.
He may have lifted off and it just be momentum that carried him there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could be off the gas here.
Yeah.
Because he did have quite a run.
Yeah.
So, I've got to give the benefit of the doubt that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think a penalty for not holding the brakes, definitely. The other one, I don't know. I'm still leaning towards a racing incident. I'm finding it hard to call.
Yeah.
I think they both.
I think the holding the brakes definitely, like we said, and perhaps put the other one through.
Yeah.
To the...
I was just going to say that. Yeah. See what the other stewards think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saying that, what do you think, Craig? You haven't said yet.
I mean, yes, Exhauster should have been a fraction more patient.
Yes.
But I think I would have expected Liam to stay out there as well. So
yeah.
But when he's there, Exhausted needs to be just lifting regardless. Because you can't drive through the person just because you're not happy with what they're doing. You can't just drive through them.
Yeah.
But we can't prove that he did.
We can't prove that he did it.
No.
But you could also dab the brakes,
Yeah.
I would rather do that than hitting somebody. And if you can, this is what I can't get my head round, and it's happening far too often on the AMS2 side of things, is there's no avoidance of the contact. If you like, it's almost like, fuck it, it's going to happen, so we're going to do it anyway. Where if a dab of the brakes there, and none of this would have happened to start with. Yes, I think Liam, I'm not saying he was fully in the wrong, but should have been a little bit more.
I'm not.
There's a lot of track on the left-hand side, and there's no reason why he shouldn't be over there.
Yeah.
So I would find it hard not to give at least a warning for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think penalty, a warning could be fair.
I think it's harsh to give a penalty.
I do,
yeah. Because, just because you are getting blue flags you are entitled to get through the corner and make sure you're out of the way. But because he was over on the left, and I feel should have stayed there, then I think a warning for it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's...
I'll go along with that, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Yeah.
But I think also...
maybe both of them have a warning.
Yeah,
would that be fair?
Standards need to be lifted in basic racecraft and common decency to the people that are around you.
None of us are exempt from that. That's
no, exactly.
For me, for you, for all of us, it's not a a witch hunt for people or whatever like that. It's just it's a shame.
But Liam is definitely getting a penalty for not holding his brakes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
fair.
Right. So. Right. So this will be warning to Liam. Be more aware of passing cars under blue flags. A warning to exhauster. To not just drive through someone because they shouldn't be there. And not holding brakes. I can't remember what the penalty is.
No, I can't.
£5 points. Where's my spreadsheet gone? Right, so that's race 1. There is only one for race 2.
Excellent.
Come on, load, please. So let's just pause that. I thought it's Liam again. At 29 seconds. Helps if I was on Liam.
Yeah, I was going to say. That was very clean for considering. All right.
If that was it,
yeah, it's a think it's an NFA for me, to be honest.
Yeah, same. Just a touch.
Yeah.
When the wheels touch, they squiggle a bit.
They do, yeah.
Cool. Right. That is the end of the stewarding for the Caterham Cup.